They called him a friendly neighbor, a businessman, a community clown. But behind the painted smile was something far more sinister, something lurking beneath the surface, waiting to be uncovered. Tonight, we step into the chilling world of a man who turned his home into a nightmare factory. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around for this one, because the truth is more horrifying than fiction. I'm Detective Drayk, and tonight we're peeling back the layers of one of the most twisted cases in criminal history, the John Wayne Gacy murders. This is no ordinary crime scene, and the clues we're about to uncover will make your skin crawl. Keep your eyes open and let me know what you think, because in cases like this, every detail counts. Let's start where it all began. Chicago, 1978. A teenage boy vanishes without a trace. His parents say he was last seen heading to a contractor's job interview. But here's the twist. The man who offered him that job was none other than John Wayne Gacy. On the surface, he was an upstanding member of society, but step inside his house and you'd feel something off. Something watching, something waiting. The first break in the case comes when an investigator notices an odd smell seeping through Gacy's floorboards. Now, if you've ever been in a room with something rotting, you know that scent. Thick, suffocating, inescapable. But Gacy, he laughed it off, saying it was just moisture issues in the house. Yeah, right. So here's my question for you. If you were standing in that house with that smell filling your lungs, would you believe him? Or would you start digging? Because that's exactly what the detectives did. And what they found, well, let's just say it was the stuff of nightmares. Body after body, buried in the crawl space, stacked like forgotten relics of a dark past. 29 victims, young men and boys, each with a story that ended in the worst possible way. Gacy didn't just kill them, he toyed with them, tricked them into thinking they were safe before turning their trust into a death sentence. Now, here's where things get even more disturbing. Gacy had a routine. He'd lure his victims in, handcuff them under the guise of a magic trick, and then, well, you can imagine the rest. It's the kind of evil that makes your stomach turn. But let's pause here for a second. Imagine you're one of those detectives. You're in that house. You hear the floor creak under your feet. You see the remnants of a man who lived two lives. One as a respected community member, the other as a monster hiding in plain sight. Would you be able to keep your composure? Or would you feel that sickening realization creeping up your spine? Even in the interrogation room, Gacy played games. He acted cool, collected, even charming. But the walls were closing in, and when the evidence piled up, he finally cracked. He admitted to the murders as if he were discussing the weather. Casual, emotionless, empty. Here's the final twist. Gacy's last words before his execution in 1994. "Kiss my ass." No remorse, no regret, just arrogance until the very end. So here's my question for you. Does true evil ever feel guilt? Or do some people just enjoy the darkness? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, the world isn't always as it seems. Sometimes the biggest smiles hide the darkest secrets.